is the one I had hoped for. Go Taiwan! Thank you.
I think for Taiwan, it's probably very, very good, but you have to be very, very careful.
The people they support different party, do they also fight a lot?
Basically.
Hello， 大家好，我是阿关。上礼拜刚结束台湾的总统大选，我在国外也看到有很多关于台湾总统大选的报道，比如说 BBC 啊、CNN 等等，就连在荷兰、欧洲也有很多有关台湾总统大选的报道。所以今天呢，我想要街访在荷兰的外国人或者是荷兰人，他们对台湾的总统大选有什么看法？总统大选之后，网络上有很多人在互相就是争论说有没有什么作票啊。所以我也想知道，究竟在国外的选举也会有质疑作票的声浪吗？就让我们看下去吧。Where are you from?
Hello, I'm from South Korea.
From your country in South Korea, do you follow the Taiwanese 2024 presidential election?
Yeah, to be honest, I just learned about the election result on the news in Korea.
What's your thought about that?
I just heard that a progressive party has been winning again. So I thought Taiwanese want
Democracy?
Yeah, the way.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Netherlands.
From your country, how closely did you follow the Taiwan 2024 presidential election?
Barely. Well, I knew there were elections, but I didn't really follow them.
What are your thoughts about the election outcome?
That's good. I think that the anti-China guy won. I think that's a good thing.
Where are you from?
Luxembourg.
In Luxembourg, do they follow the Taiwan 2024, the presidential election?
Not really. I've heard that it happened. I've heard about the candidates a bit, but I didn't really follow it, no.
Do you know the outcome and how do you think about it?
Yeah, so I know that the DPP won. Yeah, I think it's a good outcome. I also know that some people will not be as happy about it, but I do think that the change is good.
Hello, where are you from?
I'm French nationality. I'm from the Caribbean,
Wow.
from Martinique.
Wow. And have you followed the 2024 Taiwanese presidential election?
Of course I did. The whole world did, I believe.
Wow.
Because Taiwan is one of democracies we want to look up to.
What's your thought about the outcome?
Well, it's the one I had hoped for. All the courageous people of Taiwan have made sure that they would be keeping at peace. We say in French, people vote with their feet. So many people turn out at the polls, and the result, it's a real great victory.
Where are you from?
Oh, I live in the Netherlands, but I'm from Scotland.
Here or Scotland, have you followed the news about Taiwanese 2024 presidential election?
Oh, only very briefly, I'm afraid, but I did see the result of the recent election.
Wow. So what do you think about the outcome?
I think for Taiwan, it's probably very, very good,
Very good.
but you have to be very, very careful.
Do you think this will have like international impact?
Definitely. I mean, the tensions between China and Taiwan, they will get even bigger. And even on other countries, the surrounding countries, I think there's going to be a big impact on them.
Yes. I work at the International Court of Justice. We have cases where countries go in front of the court to defend freedom and liberty. We had a case, Guyana versus Venezuela. There is a current one ongoing, South Africa against Israel for genocide. Ukraine versus Russia for the invasion of Crimea. So as an individual and as a professional, it really matters what happens in Taiwan. And I know everyone was looking at this milestone. If democracy was prevailing in Taiwan, it was sending the right signal. No more invasion. No more stepping into people's country. Go Taiwan! Thank you.
I think it depends on what Taiwan will do and how China and America will react about that. I also heard that many say big changes might not happen until the U.S. presidential election in November.
Yeah, I think so. I think China will not like it. I think they will be pissed. And yeah, that will definitely impact it. Yeah, I don't know if they will go to war. I don't think so. But yeah, will definitely impact global relations.
What happens in that part of the world is very important internationally indeed. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the near future.
So in Luxembourg, do you also have different parties?
Yes, we do. It's also mandatory to vote. I do think that should be implemented in other countries as well.
Do people fight like against party to parties? The supporters, they fight?
Fight is a big word. I think in Luxembourg it's very peaceful. I mean, obviously there's differences between opinions and people are talking about it, and yeah, there's also some people that go to the extremes, but I'd say not really, no.
Even the outcome is not the supporter they like, so will they claim like there's some fraud of election or blah 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 in Luxembourg?
No, in Luxembourg that has never happened.
Yeah, then people respect each other, right?
Yes, yeah,
okay.
They do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After the election, some people, they claim there were election fraud. What's your thought? Have it happened in your country before?
Well, it's never happened up here. I have no idea if it happened in Taiwan.
The people they support different party, do they also fight a lot? Like even the
Physically?
no, just like internet or
Well, that happens up here as well, but there are no accusers of fraud or anything up here.
Today I saw a video. They say like Dutch 30 years ago they used like electronic voting.
Yeah.
And why you guys changed to the paper voting?
There was something, they weren't working that well or something, the machine was broken, and then the judge said that we have to do it all by paper. So then now we do it all by paper.
Yeah, that's really common thing in Korea, I think. We also had some investigations about that, but yeah, there isn't any remarkable result. Yeah, those claims are really common. I think maybe, yeah, it's Asian thing.
Okay. I heard that in Korea, April you will have election, right?
Yeah, we also have important election, but it's not presidential election, but it's quite important one.
How are you gonna vote? Because now you are in the Netherlands.
It's my first time to vote in abroad, so I don't know well, but I just submit to our government and I'm abroad and we can vote embassy. Yeah.
That's nice. It's also happened in your country, like people from the opposite party, they fight a lot.
Yeah, everywhere it does. But at one moment, fight has to stop because the polls have spoken, the people have spoken.
Yes.
And then, rendezvous at the next election. Simple. That's the way it should be.
Yes.
That's all the rage these days, election fraud, but I don't believe this happens very often. Not in our more civilized countries.
But so it's also happened like people they support opposite party, they fight a lot, like even in Scotland or Netherlands.
You'll always find fights, reasonable fights. When it's an election time, there are always more than one side to the story. But peacefully.
Peacefully.
That's the way it should be.
Okay. So thank you for today.
You're welcome.
今天在荷兰街访了来自世界各地的人，他们多少都有听到台湾选举的新闻，也同意台湾总统大选对于世界的影响力，也希望不同政党的支持者，不管选举结果如何，都能理性沟通，尊重不同意见，建立更加包容的社会。在面对政治分歧和争论时，你们认为言论自由与仇恨言论之间的平衡点在哪里呢？欢迎在下面留言告诉我。我们下一集影片见，拜拜。